People will do business with people they know long before they'll do business with people they find through an advertisement. Welcome to Fordify, where we help you fortify your business. Now each week we pick a random topic chosen by the Fordify button. So let's see what this week's episode is going to be about. Local networking success. Now in this mini-series on local marketing, we've explored a variety of digital strategies and tactics to help you get more buyers, referrals, and sales. But this series would be incomplete if we didn't commit at least one episode to the importance of good old-fashioned face-to-face networking. Business networking creates professional connections and it helps establish trust. Again, I'm not talking about social networking online. I'm referring to in-person local networking, which really is still one of the most effective marketing methods that you can use for your business. Unfortunately, very few people are really good at it. Now, I've got a friend of mine, his name's Art Ledger, who owns a local pressure washing company. Now, this guy is a natural at networking. He loves it. He makes friends everywhere and drives a lot of business from his local connections. And then there's me. I grew up a bit skeptical of people. I'm introverted and a little bit awkward in some social situations, and I was conditioned from a young age to be aware of stranger danger. And that carried over into my adult life, so it made me not really want to enjoy speaking to strangers. But many years ago, I changed that belief and I realized how easy networking could be. And it became one of my favorite ways to get new business. When you master the skill of networking, you'll be able to meet strategic partners, get lots of referrals, gain top of mind awareness, and get more business. So let's take a look at what you can actually do. There are two main components of successful networking. First, you have to choose the right groups, which ones are right for you. And second, you have to have the right skills combined with a plan of action. Component number one, choosing the right business networking groups. What groups come to your mind? Is it the local chamber, maybe the Rotary or the Lions Club? But what about professional organizations or associations like Vistage International? Or maybe EO, Entrepreneurs Organization? Or do you think of a chapter of BNI, Business Network International? BNI has over 220,000 members worldwide and 8,000 chapters. I'm sure there's one in your local area too. And then there's always Facebook. Just go to your profile and click on events and look for local events that you might be able to attend. Another great resource is Eventbrite. Here you can search for local events, you can see the meeting profile, you can look up their contact information, you can learn all about that group or their specific event. Next, you can always go to Google and search for local business networking groups near me. And you're gonna find a whole bunch of mastermind events. You're gonna see events from the Convention and Visitors Bureau, local merchant associations, Kiwanis, Optimists, nonprofit events. There are so many other opportunities, but which ones are right for you? You don't need to join them all. Start with the ones that have the people that you wanna connect with, and then just attend as a guest, and then make a decision if you want to participate more. Now, once you've identified a few groups, now you have to arm yourself with the networking skills that'll actually help you make the most of your time and effort. Now, here are my favorite 6 tips to help you hone your networking skills. Tip number 1, ensure you have a clear understanding of what you do and why. Who's your ideal customer and what makes your business special or different from other businesses doing the same thing. You have to be prepared to answer questions about yourself and your business so that you can have meaningful conversations. Tip number 2, smile and look people in the eye. Not in a creepy stalker way, but pay attention to them when they're talking. Take a sincere interest in them. Tip number 3, ask open-ended questions. Now you really want to avoid those questions that can be answered with yes, no. Prepare and practice the questions ahead of time. Now, one of my favorite questions to ask is, tell me about your ideal client. You know, I meet lots of people in our community, so who are you trying to attract for your business, and how would you like to be introduced? Most people love to talk about themselves, their work, their hobbies, and so forth. Ask questions like, how long have you been a part of this organization? Or, what's your favorite part of your job? Another popular one I like is, how do you spend your time? versus what do you do for a living. Aim for quality over quantity. Don't worry about trying to meet everybody. It's better to have a few meaningful conversations than a whole bunch of superficial interactions. Number 4, use your cell phone for pictures and notes. In between your conversations, I like to make quick audio notes too, so I can review them later. Tip number 5, organize your prospect list. Now, I like to sort my prospects by A, B, and C. A are hot prospects, B are medium leads, and C, well, those people you can wait on. You're definitely going to want to use a client relationship management system or some type of system that you know who you've talked to, so you can keep track of those connections and the relationships. Number 6, go the extra step. Connect with the people you meet on LinkedIn too. Mention something interesting from your conversation or send them introductions about possible business leads for them. And finally, a bonus tip, follow up on leads and referrals. You see, all the leads in the world are worthless if you don't follow up on them. Make that phone call, send out that email that you promised. Then at the next meeting, ask them if they received the information you sent and how it turned out. And here's your action step for this week's episode. I want you to make a commitment to find a group in your local area, look at their calendar of events, then go to their next event armed with these simple networking strategies. And then let me know how it turned out in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Fordify. If so, give it a thumbs up and share this video with your sales and marketing teams. Like what you see, subscribe to be notified of upcoming episodes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Fordify, where we help you fortify your business. If you only have 6 tips, what's this? Okay, it's a bonus tip, right? Here we go. Okay. It's not my fault. You numbered them.
Where's Sean?
Okay, keep going. Ready? Here we go. Ready?